Okay, so in this screencast, I'm going to show you how to write the equation of a line if you're given 2 points that pass through that line. So the first step that we're going to take to do this is calculate the slope. Okay, so our 2 points, the first one's -4, -2, and the second one is -1, -3. So we're just going to calculate the slope like we've been doing between those 2 points, basically. So there's your slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. I'm going to go through this pretty fast, so if anybody who's watching this feels like they need a little bit more help with calculating the slope, there's a separate screencast for that. You'll find that on my YouTube channel. So you could just stop this video, go ahead and take a look at that. The example goes a little bit more slowly and a little bit more detailed than what I'm going to do right here. So my y2 minus my y1 is going to be -3 minus -2. And my x2 minus x1 is going to be -1 minus -4. Okay, so I clean this up. -3 minus -2 will be -3 plus 2. -1 minus -4 will be -1 plus 4. I'll clean it up one more time to get the slope. -3 plus 2 is -1, and -1 plus 4 is 3. So my slope, which is your m value, is -1/3. Well, that is the first step. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next step, which is define the y-intercept. To find the y-intercept, I have to use the slope, which we calculated. We got the slope to be -1/3. And I need to use the slope intercept form of a linear equation, which is y equals mx plus b. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve this for b, because that is the y-intercept. And in order to do that, I'm going to use some substitution. So the first thing I'm going to do is just substitute -1/3 in for m. And then for the x and y, I'm just going to go to one of my points. I can use any one of those points, it doesn't matter. I'll just use the -1, -3 for this example. And the x value is going to be -1, and the y value is going to be -3. So I'll substitute -3 on the left side for y, and then for the x, I'll substitute the -1. And just write the rest of the equation down, and I'm going to clean this up. My -1/3 times -1 is +1/3. And again, I'm solving for b, so I'm going to have to subtract 1/3 from both sides to get that b isolated. So we got to figure out what -3 minus 1/3 is. I'm going to rewrite -3 so that it has a common denominator of 3, like the -1/3 fraction does. I know that's -9/3. And then when I subtract these, -9 minus 1 is -10, and I keep that common denominator there. So your b value is -10/3. Okay, if you get your y-intercept, you're almost done. We just have to write that equation. I have enough info at this point to write the equation, and we are going to do that in slope-intercept form. So it's y equals mx plus b. From before, I knew my slope was -1/3. And I know my b value is -10/3, and just replace the m and the b in this equation, and I'm done. So I have y equals -1/3 x minus 10/3, and that's it. That's your equation written in slope-intercept form. If anybody's asked to write this in standard form, I'm going to do a separate screencast basically to show you how to do that. So just watch out for another screencast that shows you how to write the equation in standard form. Alright, everybody take care.